Can you guys hear me now? Can you hear me now? Hey, Lachlan, Matty Ice. Lachlan says hello, Matty Ice. All right, trying to get my PC to cooperate with me. And just so everybody does know, I did make slight changes for the week. Tomorrow, I've got it scheduled for 3 o'clock. Bernie's in the house. I got it scheduled at 3 o'clock, but if we make it back from Seattle for my wife's doctor appointment, we're going to Swedish uh, Hospital in Seattle, their heart center. They're going to try and see if they'd be able to do her procedure instead of waiting for the University of Washington to come through, because we've been waiting like forever. And my wife's condition is not getting better, it's getting worse. So we need to see a doctor that can do something. So that's what's going on there. And I don't know what the computer's doing now. Trying to buy a little bit of time while my PC wakes up. That closed. Trying to see if I can bring up my Google Chrome, but we will get everybody in. We'll continue as my other computer's trying to work on what's going on. Let's see if I can do a refresh on it. Okay, so we do have 538 entries toward our September giveaway, end of month giveaway. That gives us 5 prizes on. Oh, you can't see what I'm pointing at anyway. Tell you what, let me turn the camera real quick down to where you can see what I'm talking about. Here I'm pointing at stuff and I'm like, I didn't change the camera yet. How are they going to know what I'm doing? There we go. We got our other camera active now. Eventually I'll figure out I have to pay to have 2 screens visible at one time. So without having one screen or 2 screens, I'll just switch between the two. I can switch cameras. That's no problem. So that was from Duke Snyder's, and we're doing Warm Spawn today. But we do have the Wheel of Names for September here. You can probably see it does have 5, so half the spots are filled up. We're not even on September. This is the last week of August, and then we'll be moving into September, but we got 538 entries. Just in case you're wondering, okay? So I am going to close this for now, get up here, and when my computer says we're at 5-minute mark, I will close the early bird entries. Okay, I will close the early bird entries. So we will go back up here. I will start when I saw people starting to show up. I'm going to move this down here so I can write names in. Looks like first we had today was Matty Ice Cards. Should, yeah. I'm going to do it this way for now because I'm a lefty and it allows me to write easier. Ice cards. Or maybe I can do it the other way. No, gotta do it this way. It's a 2+. Remember again, we will have 2 trivias today. We will have 2 trivias. Then we got Lockin. Oh, and then that other item did show up. But I was thinking it was a hobby box, but it wasn't. It was this. So I'll explain that in a little bit also. And if you guys want, I can show you the cards that came in this box. It was a Topps Chrome 2000 Major League Baseball traded cards and rookies. So it's like the Topps traded set. This one is the Chrome version, which was kind of nice. I don't know, do they still make the Topps traded and rookies regular set? I don't know for sure. 2000, I wasn't really back into collecting yet, so I don't know for sure how that went exactly. So let's see, I want to get here. Still working on that. So I believe we're still good to go down here. And actually, I'll do all the way to it. I'm a lefty too, Don. Have you ever gone to a left-handed store? They have one at Disney, so it's always fun to see the interesting stuff. Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about there, Matty Ice. I have been to the lefty store, and it's so cool. It's funny. So in our family, I know you can't see me, but I'll tell you real quick. In our family, I'm left-handed. My daughter's left-handed. My son is left-handed. The only right-handed person in our family is my wife, but we're all lefties. So let's see, Matty Ice, Bernie H is in the house. I know, that is so cool. Okay, we got Bernie H, Lockin, Matty Ice, Space Case cards. Two plus. And Lockin, 2 plus. Bernie H, 2 plus. Big Ray's in the house. The 2 plus. I got Space Case. Sean, the Jedi Master. The 2 plus. Matty Ice, Big Ray, Bernie, Matty, Sean the Jedi Master, Big Ray, Bernie. God is great's in the house. So if Lockin is here, Lockin, just so you know, Titus, God is great, did get that uh, Shohei Ohtani that looked like Godzilla. I guess I could say it that way. Big Ray, Bernie, Matty Ice, Sean the Jedi, God is great. Big Ray, semi trucks in the house. Let's see. Semi truck 75 with a 2 plus. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Can't stay long. I understand there's semi truck. At least you got logged in 2-minute warning. Matty Ice, God is great. Bernie, God is great. Big Ray, Matty Ice, Sean, Big Ray, God is great. Everyone loves the Shohei Ohtani Godzilla card. Thanks. Oh, that's good. Glad I was able to put that in with the couple other Shohei Ohtanis I sent to you for your win for last month. Me and my mom are going to look at a house. Oh, there you go. Get into a house. Get in somewhere. Matty Ice. Oops. I'm lefty too. Sean, Lockin, Matty Space, Big Ray, Matty, Lockin. I think I got everybody in here now. Yep, Nice, thank you. Oh, no problem. Dragon fan, you are actually on time because I'm running late. Okay. Okay, I'm getting there. Dragon fan Tim. Okay, I think I've got everybody. I'm going to officially end it at 2:10 since my other computer's not working yet. There we go. And I'm going to read through everybody I've got so far. I got Bernie H, Big Ray, Dragon Fan Tim, God is Great, Lockman 99, Matty Ice Cards, Sean the Jedi, Semi Truck 75, and Space Case Cards. That's 2, 4, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. That'll give us 18 more entries. 35, 45. I'll add it all later. But if I did not mention anybody, speak now or forever hold your peace. Again, Bernie H, Big Ray's Ball Cards, Dragon Fan Tim, God is Great, gets a 2+. All right, Locka 99, Matty Ice Cards, Sean the Jedi, Semi Truck 75, and Space Case Cards. So before we do get into our regular content for today, let me explain this box here. It is empty in case you're wondering. It's an empty box right now because when I realized it was the Topps traded set containing 135 cards, which is usually what the Topps traded and rookies are. But I guess they started doing Chrome versions of these. I don't know if they still do or not, but maybe somebody could enlighten me on that. But it does contain the Miguel Cabrera rookie card. But the only problem is I can either show you what I did get, or I could show you what I did get, and there was one card missing in the box. But at least it was not an important card because the Miguel Cabrera was in here. So that's what we've got going on with this. I did put it in a binder. I've got it down here. I could pull it out and I could show you the cards I did get in this set. So you can see the Miguel Cabrera rookie card that is in the Topps Chrome 2000 Major League Baseball traded cards and rookies. On the box here, of course, it shows Barry Zito on the box. But that is the current status. I'm going to keep this box just for now for posterity's sake, or if I decide to take it out. But I do have it, not in this binder. I think I got it. This binder. Is it this binder? One of these. Let me make sure I got the right binder I got it in. Passed on that. I think it's. Hold on a second. Or did I put it in this one? That's the marble. I don't think I put it in the marble. I don't remember where I put it now. It's in a binder down here. It's not this one. That's my marble. That's that one. Is it this one? Hold on a second. I'm going to find it. Oh, I remember where I put it. I remember where I put it. I think it's in this binder. Because this binder contains my Seattle Mariners mother's cookies. Okay, yeah. So I will have this. If we have time at the end of the show, I will show you the cards from that box set. Okay? So other than that, I'm going to put this away for now. All right? I will do this because we're going to do the trivia next. We will get into Warren SPAHN here shortly, but we're going to do the trivia now. So let me get my other computer so I have that on the standby. I think it's finally operational now. Yes, I think I've got it here. Okay, so our first trivia for the day is, oh, I'm sure you would give me $100 for that set, but I've got it in a binder, so it's part of my PC right now. And I would probably sell it for more than $100. $100 is the low end for that set. But thanks there, Dragon Fan Tim, for the offer. Down the road, if I consider, I'm waiting for the one card that's missing in the box. So the set right now is not complete. Because, yeah, when I did put the box together, it was a sealed box, but there was a card missing. So I had to find one for a decent price on eBay, and I've got that one coming in. So our first trivia for today, there is one correct answer. It'll be worth 5 points. And here's our first trivia for today. So for yesterday, Monday, August the 26th, 2024, the baseball birthdays yesterday were David Price, Morgan Ensberg, Jesse Barnes, and Alex Kellner. Today's trivia is team history. Team history. Which Rays star hit 11 homers in 19 postseason games? All right. So it is, the answers are one of the following four. And there's, again, one correct answer worth 5 points, whoever guesses it first. Which Rays star hit 11 homers in 19 postseason games? Was it A, Evan Longoria? Was it B, Ben Zobrist? Was it C, Wander Franco? Or was it D, Randy Arozarena? Put your guesses in now. And Big Ray's got that one right first. It was a Randy Arozarena. Oh wait, no. Dragon Pan Tim. Who got it right first in my chat? D. Space Case Cards got it. It's D. Randy Arozarena. It's D. Randy Arozarena. I see Space Case Cards getting it. Oh wait, no. Big Ray got it right. Big Ray, right at 218, said Arozarena, and that's fine. He did say the name first. Yep, Arozarena. Big Ray got it at 218. Space Case got it at 218, but here's the order I've got them. I've got Big Ray with Arozarena. Sean the Jedi Master guessed Evan Longoria. Dragon Fan guessed Ben Zobrist. And then Space Case Cards got it correct second. And then Lockin got it right. And then Bernie got it right. And then Big Ray did it again. Let me out. Big Ray got Arozarena, and I'm not worried about spelling or spelling wrong and stuff. So Big Ray, you got the 5 entries. I'll go over the trivia here next. Again, team history. Which Rays star hit 11 homers in 19 postseason games? It was Randy Arozarena. We'll read through the info here. When the Rays right fielder homered in the fifth inning of Game 1 of the 2021 American League Division Series to give his team a 4-0 lead, it marked the 11th home run in his last 19 postseason games. It was the second most homers in a 19-game span in history. Only Babe Ruth hit more with 12 and 19 World Series games from 1923 to 1932. Arozarena's peak came in 2020 when he hit 4 home runs in a 7-game championship series victory over the Astros, and he won the MVP of that series. There you go. If you want to make a screenshot, that was the answer for that one. Congratulations there, Big Ray. All right. So next up we got is our trivia for today. And the baseball birthdays for today, Tuesday, August the 27th, are Jim Thome, Buddy Bell, Ed Herman, and Jose Vidro. And it is World Series related. Which team beat the New York Giants in the World Series 100 years ago? Was it this is going to be 4, there's 4 answers, 1 correct answer, and it'll be worth 5 entries. Okay, so World Series again. Which team beat the New York Giants in the World Series 100 years ago? A, the Yankees, B, the Senators, C, the White Sox, or D, the Athletics. Who got that first? Big Ray got it again, the Washington Senators. Big Ray got that one again. Big Ray, you're just knocking it out of the park today. You must be Johnny on the spot. There we go. World Series, which team beat the New York Giants in the World Series 100 years ago? B, the Senators. B, the Senators. And Big Ray got that one. He spelled the whole thing out. Washington Senators. Says B, in 1924, the Senators fought back from a 3-2 deficit to bring the capital city in its first world title. In Game 6, second baseman Bucky Harris's 2-run single in the bottom of the 5th at Griffith Stadium was the decisive blow in a 2-1 win. Tom Zachary held on for his second victory of the series. In Game 7, Walter Johnson, then 36, pitched 4 innings in relief, and he earned the win when center fielder Earl McNeely doubled in the 12th inning for a 4-3 Senators victory. So congratulations there, Big Ray. You got both trivias today. Big Ray's, I think, turning into the trivia mogul now. All right, let me set those off to the side. We're going to get into Edwin Spahn's biography for now. Let me move this off to the side. We'll put Edward Spahn here. And I only have a few cards, so I'll just wait till the end to share the baseball cards for Warren Spahn. But we will read his Hall of Fame biography postcard first. Warren Edward Spahn played for Boston in the National League, Milwaukee in the National League, New York in the National League. In 1942, became the 5th biggest winner in Majors' history with 363 victories, most victories for a left-handed. won 20 or more games 13 seasons in a row, set all-time records for years leading the league in victories with 8 and complete games with 9. Also, the National League career highs with 665 games started, 5,264 innings, 2,583 strikeouts, and pitched a no-hitter in 1960 and another in 1961. There you have it. Warren Spahn's. Oh, I'll leave that there for now while we're done his biography. How's that sound? Okay. So, what the? No. Sorry. Was last week. Warren Spahn. The computer burped on me. Warren Edward Spahn was built. Was not built. Warren Edward Spahn was born April 23rd, 1921, and passed away on November 24th, 2003. Was an American professional baseball pitcher who played 21 seasons in Major League Baseball. A left-handed pitcher, Spahn played in 1942 and then from 1946 to 1965, most notably for the Boston Braves, who became the Milwaukee Braves after the team moved west before the 1953 season. His baseball career was interrupted by his military service in the United States Army during World War II. With 363 career wins, Spahn holds the major league record for left-handed pitcher and has the most by a pitcher who played his entire career in the post-1920 live ball era. He was a 17-time All-Star who won 20 games or more in 13 seasons, including a 23-7 win-loss record when he was age 42. Spahn won the 1957 Cy Young Award and was a 3-time runner-up during the period when only one award was given for both leagues. At the time of his retirement, 1965, Spahn led the major league record for career strikeouts by a left-handed pitcher. He was elected to the Baseball Hall of Fame in its first year of eligibility in 1973 with 89% of the vote. The Warren Spahn Award, given annually to major leaguers' best left-handed pitcher, is named in his honor. Regarded as a thinking man's pitcher who liked to outwit batters, Spahn once described his approach on the mound: hitting is timing, pitching is upsetting timing. As far as his early life, Spahn was born and raised in Buffalo, New York, to Edward and Mabel Spahn, the fifth of 6 children and the first of 2 sons. He was named after President Warren G. Harding and his father. He attended Buffalo Bison's baseball games with his father and initially wanted to be a first baseman. However, when Spahn began to attend South Park High School, the first baseman position was already taken. Reluctantly, he took up pitching and led his school team to a 2 city championships, going undefeated his last 2 seasons and throwing a no-hitter his senior year. Get a sip of water here real quick. All right. So as far as his baseball career, Spahn's major league career began in 1942 with the Braves organization, and he spent all but 1 year with that franchise. First in Boston, then in Milwaukee. He finished his career in 1965 with the New York Mets and the San Francisco Giants with 363 wins. Spahn is the sixth most winning pitcher in history, trailing only Cy Young with 511. Walter Johnson, 417, Grover Cleveland Alexander with 373, and Christy Mathewson with 373. And Pud Galvin, 364 on MLB's all-time list. He led the league in wins 8 times in 1940 through 49 through 50, 53, 57 through 61, and each season with 20-plus wins, and won at least 20 games an additional 5 times, 1947, 51, 54, 56, and 63. Spahn also threw 2 no-hitters in 1960 and 1961. At the ages of 39 and 40, he won 3 ERA titles. 1947, 53, and 61, and 4 strikeout crowns 1943, 49 through 52. Spahn also appeared in 14 All-Star games, the most of any pitcher in the 20th century. He won the National League Player of the Month award in August 1960, and a 6-2, 2.30 ERA and 32 strikeouts. In August of 1961, he went 6-0 with 1.00 ERA and 26 strikeouts. Spahn acquired the nickname Hooks, not so much because of his pitching, but due to the prominent shape of his nose. He had once been hit in the face by a thrown ball that he was not expecting, and his broken nose settled into a hook-like shape. In Spahn's final season, during his stint with the Mets, Berra came out of retirement briefly and caught 4 games, one of them with Spahn pitching. He later told reporters, "I don't think we're the oldest battery, but we were certainly the ugliest." Spahn was known for a very high leg kick in his delivery. Photo sequences show that his high kick served a specific purpose. As a left-hander, Spahn was able to not only watch the runner on first base, but also to avoid telegraphing whether he was delivering to the plate or first base, thereby forcing runners to stay close to the bag. As his fastball waned, Spahn adapted and relied more on location, changing speeds, and a good screwball. And he led or shared the lead in the National League in wins in 1957 to 61, ages 36 through 40. Spahn was also a good hitter, hitting at least 1 home run in 17 straight seasons and finishing with a National League career record for pitchers who do not play any other position. With 35 home runs, Wes Ferrell, who spent most of his time in the American League, holds the overall record for pitching with 37. Spahn posted a 194 batting average, 363 for 1,872 at-bats, with 141 runs, 57 doubles, 6 triples, 94 base on balls, and 189 RBIs. He also drove in 10 or more runs 9 times, with a career high of 18 in 1951. In 1958, he batted a strong 333, 36 for 108 in 8 World Series games. He batted 200, 4 for 20, with 4 RBIs and 1 walk. As far as his minor leagues and brief call-up, he was first signed by the Boston Braves, and he reported to the Class D Bradford Bees of the Pony League, later known as the New York Penn League. After graduating high school, Spahn made his professional debut on July 6th at MacArthur Park, Dwyer Stadium in Batavia, New York. Spahn took the loss against the Batavia Clippers, pitching out of the bullpen where he walked 2 batters and struck out none. He finished the season with a 5.4 record and a 2.73 ERA. In 1941, SPAHN broke out and won 19 games against 16 losses with a 1.83 ERA while pitching for the Class B Evansville Bees of the Illinois-Indiana Iowa League. SPAHN reached the major leagues in 1942. At the age of 20, he clashed with Braves manager Casey Stengel, who sent him back to the minors. After SPAHN refused to throw at Brooklyn Dodgers batter Pee Wee Reese in an exhibition game. SPAHN had pitched in only 4 games, allowing 15 runs, 10 earned, and 15.2 innings. Stengel later said that it was the worst managing mistake he had ever made. I said, no guts, to a kid who went on to become a war hero and one of the greatest left-handed pitchers you ever saw. You can't say I don't miss him when I miss him. The 1942 Braves finished next to last, and Stengel was fired the following year. SPAHN was reunited with his first manager 23 years later for even more woeful last-place New York Mets, and referring to Stengel's 1949 through 1960 New York Yankees. Later quipped, I'm probably the only guy who played for Casey before and after he was a genius. SPAHN finished the 1942 season with a 17-2-12 record for the Hartford Bees of the Class A Eastern League. To see research him and a Bronze Star. He saw action in the Battle of the Bulge and at the Ludendorff and was awarded a Battlefield Commission. SPAHN returned to the major leagues in 1946 at the age of 25, having missed 3 full seasons. Had he played, it is possible that SPAHN would have finished his career behind only Walter Johnson and Cy Young in all-time wins. SPAHN was unsure of war's impact on his career. People say that my absence... Sorry, let me pop in here. Make sure I'm not missing anything on the chat here. Oh, SPAHN gave up Willie Mays' first home run. Oh, that's nice to know. All right. And it was his first of his 13 20-win seasons. SPAHN also won 2 more ERA titles in 1953 and 1961. On June 11th, 1950, SPAHN and pitcher Bob Rush of the Cubs each stole a base against each other. No opposing pitchers again stole a base in the same game until May 3rd, 2004, when Jason Markey and Greg Maddux repeated the feat. In 1941, SPAHN allowed his first career hit to Willie Mays, a home run. Mays had begun his career 0 for 12, and SPAHN responded to the reporters after the game, citing the distance between home plate and the pitcher's mound of 60 feet, 6 inches. Gentlemen, for the first 60 feet, that was a hell of a pitch. SPAHN joked a long time later, I'll never forgive myself. We might have gotten rid of Willie forever if I'd only struck him out. In 1962, another Hall of Famer hit his first career home run off SPAHN, Sandy Koufax, who only hit one other. Pray for rain. SPAHN's teammate, Johnny Sane, was the ace of the pennant-winning 1948 Braves staff with a winning win-loss record of 24-15. SPAHN went 15-12, while contrary to legend, teammates Bill Voisell 13-13 and Vern Bickford 11-5 also pitched well. In honor of the pitching duo, Boston Post sports editor Gerald B. Hearn wrote this poem, which the popular media eventually condensed to SPAHN and Sane and Pray for Rain. And here's the poem. I'll try and do it justice. First, we'll use SPAHN. Then we'll use SANE. Then an off day, followed by rain. Back will come SPAHN, followed by SANE, and followed, we hope, by 2 days of rain. The poem was inspired by the performance of SPAHN and SANE during the Braves' 1948 pennant drive. The team swept a Labor Day doubleheader, with SPAHN throwing a complete 14-inning win in the opener and SANE pitching a shutout in the second game. Following 2 off days, it did rain. SPAHN won the next day, and SANE won the day after that. 3 days later, SPAHN won again. SANE won the next day. After one more day off, the two pitchers were brought back and won another doubleheader. The two pitchers had gone 8-0 in 12 days' time. Other sayings have been derived from SPAHN and SANE and pray for rain. For example, some referred to the 1993 San Francisco Giants' imbalanced rotation as Burkett and Swift and pray for snowdrift. In 1957, SPAHN was the ace of the champion Milwaukee Braves. He pitched on 2 other Brave pennant winners in 1948 and 1958. SPAHN led the National League in strikeouts for 4 consecutive seasons from 1949 to 1952, tied with Don Newcomb in 1951, which includes a single-game high of 18 strikeouts and a 15-inning appearance on June 14, 1952. Okay. Let me refresh the chat real quick here. Okay. So during the 1957 World Series, Sal Maglie of the Yankees, ineligible to pitch in the series because he was acquired too late in the season, watched the games with Robert Creamer of Sports Illustrated and made assessments of the players. When SPAHN was pitching, Maglie observed that batters had to try to hit the balls to the opposite field against SPAHN, as he was more likely to get them if they tried to pull the ball. On July 2, 1963, facing the San Francisco Giants, the 42-year-old SPAHN became locked into a storied pitcher's duel with 25-year-old Juan Marichal. The score was still 0-0 after more than 4 hours when Willie Mays hit a game-winning solo home run off SPAHN. Sorry. Double check my phone. Sorry. I have it on. Yeah, okay. Just in case my wife calls me, I gotta be listening for that or text me. The score was still 0-0 after more than 4 hours when Willie Mays hit the game-winning solo home run off SPAHN with 1 out in the bottom of the 16th inning. Marichal's manager, Alvin Dark, visited the mound in the 9th, 10th, 11th, 13th, and 14th innings and was talked out of removing Marichal each time. During the 14th inning visit, Marichal told Dark, "Do you see that man pitching for the other side? Do you know that man is 42 years old? I'm only 25. If that man is on the mound, nobody is going to take me out of here." Marichal ended up throwing 227 pitches in the complete game 1-0 win, while SPAHN threw 201 in the loss, allowing 9 hits and 1 walk. SPAHN threw his first no-hitter against the Philadelphia Phillies on September 16, 1960, when he was 39. He pitched his second no-hitter the following year on April 18, 1961, against the Giants. During the last 2 seasons of his career, SPAHN was the oldest active player in baseball. He lost his distinction for a single day, September 25, 1965, when 58-year-old Satchel Paige pitched 3 innings. SPAHN's seemingly ageless ability caused Stan Musial to quit. "I don't think SPAHN will ever get into the Hall of Fame. He'll never stop pitching." As far as his final season, following the 1964 season, after 25 years with the franchise, Spahn was sold by the Braves to the New York Mets. Braves manager Bobby Bragan predicted Spahn won't win 6 games with the Mets. Spahn took the dual role of pitcher and pitching coach. Spahn won 4 and lost 12, at which point the Mets put Spahn on waivers. He was put on waivers on July 15, 1965, and released on July 22, 1965. He signed with the San Francisco Giants, with whom he appeared in his final major league game on October 1st, 1965, at the age of 44. With the Mets and Giants combined, he won 7 games for the season, his last in the major leagues. As far as his career statistics, in a 22-season major league career, Spahn posted 363 wins, 245 losses, with 2,583 strikeouts and a 3.09 ERA, with 5,243 and 2/3 innings pitched, including 63 shutouts, 382 complete games. His 2,583 career strikeouts were the most by a left-handed pitcher in Major League Baseball history, until he was later surpassed by Mickey Lolich in 1975. His 363 career win totals rank 6th overall in Major League history, and it is the most by a pitcher who played his entire career in the post-1920 live ball era. Spahn still holds the Major League record for most career wins by a left-handed pitcher. His 63 career shutouts is the highest total in the live ball era and 6th highest overall. As far as later in life, Spahn managed the Tulsa Oilers for 5 seasons, winning 372 games from 1967 to 1971. His 1968 club won the Pacific Coast League Championship, and he also coached for the Mexico City Tigers and pitched a handful of games there. He was a pitching coach with the Cleveland Indians in the minor leagues for the California Angels, and for 6 years with Japan's Hiroshima Toyo. For many years, he owned and ran the large Diamond Star Ranch south of Hearthstone, Oklahoma, before retiring to live near a golf course in Broken Arrow. And his half-Cherokee wife, Lo Renee Nee Southard, whom he had one child, a son named Gregory, 1948 to 2022. As far as his death, Spahn died of natural causes at his home in Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. He is interred in the Elmwood Cemetery in Hairston. After his death, a street was named after him in Buffalo, New York, Warren Spahn Way, that connects Abbott Road with Seneca Street through Cazenovia Park in the heart of South Buffalo. The street is near South Park High School, Spahn's alma mater. As far as honors, Spahn's number 21 was retired by the Braves in 1965. Soon after his retirement, he was selected for the All-Star Baseball team by Sports Illustrated magazine in 1991. As the left-handed pitcher, the other selections were outfielder Ty Cobb, Babe Ruth, Willie Mays, shortstop Cal Ripken, third baseman Mike Schmidt, second baseman Jackie Robinson, first baseman Lou Gehrig, catcher Mickey Cochran, right-handed pitcher Christy Mathewson, relief pitcher Dennis Eckersley, and manager Casey Stengel. Spahn was elected to the Wisconsin Athletic Hall of Fame in 1973 and became a charter member of both the Buffalo Baseball Hall of Fame in 1985 and the Greater Buffalo Sports Hall of Fame in 1991. In 1999, he was ranked number 21 by the Sporting News on their list of baseball's 100 greatest players, and was also named one of 30 players on the Major League Baseball All-Century team. In 2020, The Athletic ranks Spahn at number 49 on its Baseball 100 list, compiled by sports writers Joe Posnowski. Spahn was inducted into the Braves Hall of Fame in 1999. A few months before his death, he attended the unveiling of a statue outside Atlanta's Turner Field. When the Braves vacated Turner Field to move into their current home of Truist Park, the statue was moved and now stands outside that ballpark. The statue depicts SPAHN in the middle of one of his leg kicks. The statue was created by Sean Gray, who has sculpted numerous other statues of athletics which stand in Oklahoma, including two others of SPAHN. One statue resides at the Oklahoma Sports Hall of Fame, located at Chickasaw Bricktown Ballpark, and the other is located in Hartshorne, Oklahoma, at the Hartshorne Event Center. On April 4th, 2009, the facilities of Broken Arrow Youth Baseball and SPAHN's longtime home of Broken Arrow, Oklahoma, were dedicated in his honor. In their Naked Gun films, producers Zucker, Abrahams, and Zucker sometimes included joke credits. The trio, who were Milwaukee area natives, included SPAHN in the closing credits once, with a disclaimer: he's not in the film, but he's still our all-time favorite left-handed pitcher. SPAHN also made his acting debut with a cameo appearance as a German soldier in 1963 episode, Season 2, Episode 8, Glow Against the Sky, of the television series Combat. In 2013, Bob Feller Active Valor Award honored SPAHN as one of 37 Baseball Hall of Fame members for his service in the United States Army during World War II. So there you have it. Warren Edward SPAHN's biography. Now we will go over his Hall of Fame statistics. Again, he was a pitcher. He was born April 23rd, 1921. Born in Buffalo, New York, in the United States. Died November 24th, 2003, at the age of 82 in Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. He batted left through left. His MLB debut, April 19, 1942, for the Boston Braves. His last MLB appearance was October 1st, 1965, for the San Francisco Giants. The win-loss record is 363 wins, 245 losses. His earned run average, 3.09. His strikeouts, 2,583. Boston Milwaukee Braves, 1942, 46, and 64. The New York Mets, 1965. And the San Francisco Giants, 1965. As far as his career highlights and awards, 17 times All-Star, 1947, 49 through 54, 56 through 59, 61 through 63. The World Series champion in 1957, Cy Young Award, 1957, 8 times National League wins leader, 49, 50, 53, and 57 through 61. 3 times National League ERA leader, 1947, 53, and 61. 4 times National League strikeout leader, 1949 through 52. Pitched 2 no-hitters. The Atlanta Braves, number 21, retired. He's in the Braves Hall of Fame, the American Family Field Walk of Fame, and the Major League Baseball's All-Century team. He's a member of the National Baseball Hall of Fame, inducted in 1973 with 83.2% in his first ballot. So there you have it. Warren SPAHN's biography. We'll put this aside now. I'll go over his few cards that I currently have sorted in my Hall of Fame collection. So we do have the Calgon chip here. Got a Braves card that's not in 1963, but it's showing a 1963 card. This is a Cooperstown card, upper deck. Warren SPAHN with the Boston Braves here. This is from the 1953 series that never was. Right, then we have where he got his 300th win. Warren SPAHN, one from the collection where you get, and one of these days I'll add in here the puzzle the puzzle that's put together. I have to find a page to put it in here. And when I organize my Hall of Fame collection into binders, except for the bigger collections, I put them in individual binders. But eventually I'll have a bookcase where I'll have all my Hall of Fame cards in binders, which would be kind of nice when the whole project's done, if I can get it finished in my lifetime. I'm hoping. As soon as I get caught up with the biographies here, I'll be working on binderizing and sharing different each one as I once I get all my Hall of Fame cards sorted. All right. So that was those 9, and then I've got 4 on this page here. We've got this no hitter, Warren Spahn, and Olaf Lee with the Philadelphia Phillies, and then this Warren Spahn card here. Okay, so our next one will be Willie Stargell. He will be at the end of the week here, because tomorrow we'll have Albert Goodwill Spalding, followed by Tris Speaker. Don't have any cards, but then we do have Willie Stargell in here for the end. So what I can do here is I'm going to put this away for now. And I will pull out this other binder if you guys want, and we can go through the 134 cards that I have of that 135 card set. Okay. Let me get this. Really trying to straighten things up. I did some reorganizing and stuff, so here we go. I'll just briefly highlight this binder, and so you can see these cards here. Okay. I have the complete Mother's Cookie Seattle Mariners set that they did locally here. So that's pretty cool. But I won't go through all of them. You'll see starts with the 1984 trading card set, and I've got a marker for each one as we do the sets. So that's the 84. Then we go to, I made a makeshift one because I ended up piecing these together. But that's the 85 set here. There's the 1986 set there. The 1987 set there. Some of them were bigger, some of them were smaller. Oh, wait. Oh, maybe I didn't put it. So that's 87. I can't remember. 6, 7, 8. Okay. Oh, 88. I missed it. 88. Then we have, of course, the 1989. Everybody knows that's Griffey's year. And there's Ken Griffey Jr.'s card in this one. That's his rookie year card for Mother's Cookies, 1989. Not an official rookie, but his rookie year. Got Edgar Martinez in there. And then you got the 1990 Mother's Cookie set. 1991. Where'd the 92 set go? Oh, there we go. 1992, 1993, 1994, 1995. There's Edgar Martinez still, Jay Buhner. 1996. So see, that's what's mostly in this binder, 1996. Then we finish off there with the last card in that set. And then this is the the 2000 Topps Chrome rookies and traded players. Okay. So I'll go through some of them, some of the bigger names that I see in here. John Presley, Loser, Purvis, Capel. I'll point out Miggy when we get to it. I think he's number 40. Ben Sheets, Russ Jacobson, Brian Cole, Brad Baker, Alex Sintron, Lyle Obersby, Mike Edwards, Sean McGowan, Jose Molina, Marcos Castillo, Osua Espeda, Alex Gordon, Bob Pomar, Jason Stoom, Ty Howington, Brett Myers. It's Izturis, John McDonald, Wilfredo Rodriguez, Carlos Zambrano, Leandro Diaz, Geraldo Guzman, J.R. House, Pirates, Elvin Nina, Juan Pierre, Ben Johnson, Jeff Bailey, Miguel Oliva, Francisco Rodriguez, Tony Pena Jr. There's Miggy. Is that 40? He's 40. Yeah, Miguel Cabrera, T40 is Miguel. That's his rookie card. It says right on it too, rookie card. Ask Dribble. I think it's. You'll see the empty spot for the one I'm waiting for it to come in to have the whole set. Astrobal Orpeza, Junior Zamora, Giovanni Cedeno, John Sneed, Josh Kalowski. Is it 50? No, it's a different number. But we'll see it in a second here. Mike Young, Rico Washington, Chad Duran, Junior Brignac, Carlos Hernandez, Cesar Estores, Oscar Salazar, Pat Strange, Rick Abadorian, Keith Reed, Leo Strella, Huáscar Bernard, Richard Gomez, Ramon Santiago, Giovanni Sosa. Don't know if he's related to Sammy Sosa. Aaron Howard, Junior Guerrero, Luis Ferreira, Brian Sanchez, Scott Subkawa, Gary Majewski, Barry Zito, Ryan Christensen, Christian Guerrero, Thomas De La Rosa, Andrew Beanbrick, Ryan Knox. Should be it's probably toward the end. I think maybe it was 132. Alex Grauman, Juan Guzman, Ruben Salazar, Luis Matas, Tony Mata, Doug Davis, Ben Christensen, Mike Lamb, Adrian Gonzalez. Yeah, there it is. 83, number 83. Mike Stadolka, that's the one that's missing. That was not in the sealed box. But Matt Wetland, Corey Smith, Rocco Badella, Keith Bucktrot, Adam Wainwright. That's pretty cool. Rookie card for Adam Wainwright. Scott Thorman, Tripper Johnson, Jim Edmonds. That's I think when he was traded from St. Louis to the Angels. Masato Toshi, Adam Kennedy, Darryl Kyle, Mark McLemore with the Mariners. I remember when McLemore was with us. Ricky Gutierrez, Juan Gonzalez. There's a Juan Gon. Traded. I think that was when he went from Detroit to the Texas Rangers. Melvin Mora, Dante Bichette, Bo Bichette's dad. That's not his rookie. That's when he was traded to the Rockies, from Cincinnati to the Rockies. Or the Rockies to Cincinnati. I can't remember which way they went for sure. That was the year of his trade. Lee Stevens, Roger Cedeno, John Olerud with the Mariners, Eric Young, Mickey Morandi, Travis Lee, Greg Vaughn, Todd Zeal, Chuck Finley, Ishmael Valdez, Reggie Sanders, Pat Henkin, Ryan Klesko, Derek Bell, Hideo Nomo. That's when he went from the Mets to the Brewers, I think, in Detroit. They don't even have Detroit on the back here. But Aaron Seeley, Fernando Vina, Wally Joyner. A couple more pages here. Then we're done. Brian Hunter, Joe Girardi, Omar Dahl, Brooke Fortis, Jose Valentin, Kurt Schilling when he played with Arizona, B.G. Surhoff, Henry Rodriguez, Mike Fordick, David Justice, Charles Johnson, Will the Thrill Clark with the Cardinals, Dwight Gooden, Scott Gooden, David Segui, Denny Neagle, Jose Canseco, Bruce Chen, Jason Beer, and there we go. I just got this here. This was the packages for the mother's cookies when I was throwing the set together. They were in little boxes or envelopes back in the day that you could get them put together in. So that was, Jay Buhner, J-Bone. He still does a lot of stuff with the Mariners. They always have him in the sports announcers group there, which is kind of neat. But yep, now I've got the Miguel Cabrera rookie card. Other than that, that's about all I've got for today. We'll do the end of stream 2-minute warning, and then I will get everybody logged in for their end of stream, and we will be back tomorrow at the latest 3 o'clock, but I'm hoping to make it back in time for 2. If I do make it, I'll change the time that's currently on there. Okay, and we will get into episode 390 for Al Spalding. We'll be done Al Spalding next for tomorrow. Okay, so we're getting close. How many S's we still got left? We got Spalding, Speaker, Stargell ends this week, and then we've got Stern, Stengel, Bruce Sutter, George Suttles, and Don Sutton. We'll end the S's at episode 297. There's a lot of S's in this. What's the other big ones? Oh, we already did the big letters. We'll be winding down here. I can't remember, did I total how many episodes? Yeah, when we get to Robin Yount, we'll be up to episode 343. And I know there's more Hall of Famers than that. It's just some of them, to fit them in alphabetically on my playlist. There could be like an 18, episode 18, and then an 18A if there was another one that fell after that one. So that's how, once I get this whole kit and caboodle done, I'm going to put it in one huge playlist in Hall of Fame alphabetical order. So whenever we do each year, I'll just do an update each year when we add to the playlist. So you can go back anytime on my channel if you want, and you can look up any of the Hall of Famers that are in there. And they will be in some shape or form in my content on my channel. So hopefully you guys are enjoying this series as I'm enjoying sharing it with everybody. So without further ado, let's move my trackpad over there for a second. Okay, so hopefully you guys had a great day out there. I'm going to do it even here. So Thanks there, Titus. Hopefully you were able to share that. I don't know if you're with the kids today or not, or what's going on, but right. We're going to start the 2-minute warning right here, right now. So at 3:12, we'll end it, but I'll start logging people in as I see it. Okay. End of stream, 2-minute warning. So, blah, 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 blah. God is great, Sarah, with a 2 plus 2. Okay, that one said end of stream 2-minute warning. And then I'll be typing in here end the 2-minute warning when it's time to end the 2-minute warning at 3:02. Okay, no problem there. Space case, God is great. Wait, hold on. Right, God is great. I got space case cards. It's got the end of stream. God is great. I've got Big Ray. I've got Bernie. I've got Dragon Fan Tim. I've got. Okay. Oh, you too, Bernie. Thank you very much. Here with a full head of hair and 1924 season tickets. Okay. Huh? All right. I have 3:12 right now, so we'll go ahead and end that. So I've got Bernie H. I've got Big Ray. I got Dragon Fan Tim. I got God is Great. Wasn't Lockin still here? Yeah, Lockin was still here. Lockin's here. Matty Ice cards. I didn't see Matty Ice at the end here, huh? Matty Ice and Sean the Jedi. Didn't see Sean the Jedi or Semi Truck 75. Oh, he said he had to leave. That's okay. I'll give them the end of stream entries also, just to be fair around the house. All right. So I will tally everything up, put them on my wheel of names, and I will give you an updated number for tomorrow's show. Okay. So let me turn the camera around or turn the camera real quick so that you guys can see me as I get ready to sign off here and have a wonderful day. You all take care. This has been fun as always. Episode 289, Warren SPAHN or SPAHN. Some people say it different ways. Trivia times 2, having been live with our Hall of Fame video series. So until next time, you all take care. Have a wonderful and blessed day, and we will see you all around the channel sometime somewhere. You might see me pop up in one of your streams. Let's go Royals win tonight, and we're in first place. There you go. There you go, Jason. Cool. All right. So until then, you all take care. We'll see you tomorrow, either 3 p.m. or 2 p.m. if I make it back in time from Seattle for my wife's appointment. Take care, you all. Have a great and wonderful day, and we will see you all around the channels. Bye for now. Take care.